Hello everybody. So it's been a while since I filmed a video, proper one. I'm still not right. I've had all sorts of tests and scans and what have you over the last few weeks. I'm slowly getting better, I think, but yeah, my body's taken a bit of a whack from some strange virus. You okay, Charlie? What do you want, mate? So the Pheasantasiam's been a bit neglected. Just been doing the bare minimum to keep everybody fed and watered. Hasn't been any improvements or changes or anything. One of the young female turquoisines, the new babies, passed away. I'm not sure what happened. She looked, she had no signs of trauma or anything on when I found her. She was just laying on the ground. I don't know if she got frightened in the night and flew into something, or I don't know. Who knows? So that's the only change since my last update I did when I got out of hospital. This update, I don't know what I'm going to do in this update yet. We'll just see what organically happens, I think. Well, you all coming down to say hello. We haven't had a good talk for a while, have we? Hey, do you want to scratch? Can't really scratch on this angle. Can't twist my arm that way, poopy. While I have been laid up, I've been thinking about things to do to the Pheasantasiam, of course. Don't know if I'll say any of them now in case I don't get around to it. People keep harassing me about it. Come down here, Leela. Come say hello. You guys want some millet? Yeah, you want millet? Now the Sauvignon next door here, just see her down there sitting on the nest to the left of that quail that's moving about. She's sitting on eggs again, even though they won't be fertile because she hasn't got Sauvignon in there. Did I call her Sauvignon a moment ago? Blanc. Sauvignon. So I need to take these 3 babies out of here and put them next door. They all look to be males, I think, as well. So for the looks now, we've got 7 male silver quail and 1 female. You guys want millet? Oh, I had a look at this palm earlier today. I haven't spent much time out here. I come out every morning usually and feed the birds and water them and rush off to do everything else you got to do in the day. And I also try and have a quick look around, make sure everybody's alive, and make sure the enclosure isn't damaged in any way from wind or weather or rot or deterioration, all those sorts of things, and from plant damage. In particular, this palm here. That's Cockatiel cow. Ow! Who's doing that? Ow! 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 What are you doing to my head? Who's up there? Charlie? Ow! Charlie! Charlie's pulling hairs out of my head. None of that, thank you. So this Cockatiel cow is getting a bit big, and I have to keep cutting the spikes because they keep trying to smash through the roof. And there's another one there on it now which I need to cut. I bent one over earlier because there was a leaf pushing the roof up and it's damaging it somewhat. Where's the one I want to look at? Can't even see it. Oh, there it is. There. See that spike going up there? It's going to go through the roof, so that needs to be chopped off. It's getting to the point where can't chop them off too much more. It's going to damage the palm too much. So I might leave it till next summer. But I will have to fence off that, sort of change the outer wall of the Pheasantasiam. And I'll build a mesh enclosure around it and then take the roof off. So the Pheasantasiam will shrink somewhat, not a huge amount. Something I knew was always going to happen, and I nearly went around it when I built the aviary, but I wanted to make the aviary as big as I possibly could, so I left it in here. And this one, as you probably know already, is well and truly crushed up against the roof and will have to be completely torn out. I'm not going to keep that one. Don't think it's worth it really. I've got plenty of carryovers on the property and they don't live all that long. It's not really worth trying to cut the hole in the roof and keep everybody from getting out. Chances are I would go to the effort and then the thing would flower and die anyway. This one here will need a big hole one day, but still a couple of years off hopefully. Yeah, Joester. Yeah, you've been very talkative. You've been pretty quiet, haven't you? I think you like it. You're quiet when the camera's not here. You like showing off with the camera, don't you? Yeah? So the sand pit, I haven't noticed too much who's been using it, but I know unfortunately Carrie never got to use it. I see Swinny standing in there a lot, but came out here yesterday and she was dust bathing, but she was doing it there. I was going to get the camera and show how she doesn't do it in the right place, but I didn't quite have the energy to go and get it. So I see the doves in there quite a lot, pecking around. They're the only ones I see using it on a frequent basis. So might have been a bit of a waste of time, but it didn't take long. Timber was free, sand cost about $6, so not the end of the world. So I'm going to have to whack some mosquitoes that are on me, sorry. I haven't seen too many mosquitoes this year. Unlike my poor wife who gets eaten alive. He's a pretty boy. Yeah. So this update, sorry, doesn't really have a... mosquitoes. Doesn't really have a purpose. Apart from to try and just tell you all I'm getting right again, and hopefully normal scheduling will resume shortly, as they say. And sorry for those on Patreon who haven't had any bonus goodies in the last few weeks. I've actually been sick now for about 3.5 weeks. I won't go into details of the illness, but some sort of virus. Basically that's all the doctors can tell me. It's a virus and eventually it'll come right. Had every test under the sun. Hardly ever have planes fly over here, and when they do, I'm behind a video camera. So, I guess I've probably waffled on enough now. Hopefully I'll get some more videos up for Patreon users, and I'll get my regular scheduling back on track and have these videos I try and release them on a Friday, New Zealand time at midnight on a Friday/Saturday. So they'll come out sort of Friday morning in much of the world. That's my goal, but sometimes the last one or two have now been pushed over into Saturday or Sunday, thanks to this crazy virus. Anyway, is that enough, Joey? I think I've talked enough. Let's video the Javas. I haven't videoed them for a long time. They'll sit still. They're good looking birds. Very perfect feathers, very smooth looking, very clean looking. There's a nice little song. That other squawky sort of noise you can hear is a turquoisine arguing with a Java, I think. Turquoisine arguing with something. Yeah, I can see it. Turquoisine trying to get a Java sparrow to move. Except Java sparrows. Oh, there's one right there now too. Turquoisines keep yelling at the Javas, but the Javas don't back off. Javas are very tough little birds. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully things will be a bit more interesting and exciting in the next couple of weeks once I'm fully back on deck. Till then, I will see you later.